I used to play dangerous hunts all the time growing up. The game has many guns you can use. Rifles, shotguns, even crossbows. What if I threw that all on the ground and just only used a pistol? Well, that's what we're going to do now. This opening tutorial forces you to use the rifle. You can't switch to any other gun. Now, don't click off the video yet. That was just a tutorial. Jacob, his brother, and their dad are out hunting deer when a wild bear attacks from out of nowhere. They all decide to hunt it down because, well, they're not that smart. Because Jacob gets left behind, he has to fight through a pack of wolves in order to catch up. Ah, great, look at this. I won't be able to fly past them because there's no way the pistol can accurately aim at the wolf's vitals. The average amount of bullets a wolf needs is about 3. You might be wondering how a pistol could do that much damage. Well, that's because it's a Desert Eagle Mark 19. This gun was specifically meant for hunting, so it's not that absurd that it can kill a pack of wolves. Eventually, Jacob catches up with his brother, and somehow the bear kills their father. No! After all these years, I still don't understand why the dad died. How did the bear synchronously maul a guy while dying at the same time? It makes no sense! Flash forward 10 years. Jacob is hunting in Africa and wants to meet up with his brother. While riding and talking in the back of the Jeep, a sandstorm appears out of nowhere. Immediately, the bulls started tearing my asshole open. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish the sandstorm part with just the pistol because you die too quickly before getting crushed. Look at this! So that's the second time the game has forced me to use another gun. I instead alternated between using the pistol and the double-barrel shotgun, which I might add, still has a slow rate of fire despite being more powerful. I finished the sandstorm set piece using the pistol though. After crashing the Jeep, I need to head to a cabin to find supplies. This part of the level is pretty easy because the game clearly intends you to only have the Desert Eagle. The hyenas are easy to dodge and kill. It's at this point the game teaches you about the reflex mechanic. If an enemy is about to attack you from behind, you can press circle to react and shoot the deranged freak in one hit. You can kind of abuse this by facing away from an enemy before it attacks. It barely drains your stamina bar, and if you shoot an animal in a vital organ, you get back your energy. After I slaughtered the hyenas, I battled a rhino, which was long and drawn out because I wasted the special ammunition on random bulls. The rhino is easy to dodge. As long as you stay back, shoot, then roll, you should be good. Somehow Jacob takes this big thing as a trophy. I'm not sure where he put it, and I don't even know if he owns a home, so who knows where he put this thing. The next level starts with Jacob and Luke hunting elk in a forest. I got a little nervous and missed every shot on this elk. On the second attempt, I one-shotted the trophy. I'm still really shocked I was able to do this. I thought it was impossible to one-shot an animal in this game with a pistol. Looks like that elk was friends with a pack of wolves, and they promptly pounced on me. I shot them all down without using the reflex trick. Years later, and the two brothers are arguing. Basically, Jacob thinks the only reason Luke is out in the safari is because their dad died.
Maybe you should just go home.
I'm not going anywhere. I came to hunt.
I love the contrast between the aggressive oral animation and the relatively calm delivery by voice actor, well, I can't be sure, but I think he's voiced by Jameson Price. Alright, the next level is called Keep Moving. This marksman target can be killed quite easily. One thing you may not know is that you can skip falling down into this area by going to the right. However, you will be attacked by leopards, and they will try to snap your arm off. The scariest part of the level is this large pack of lions guarding the bridge. There's so many that charge at you all at once. I was able to take some of the males out pretty quickly with the special ammo, then I just tried to run as fast as I could to the bridge. A couple were still following me and jumped over the cliff. They landed in this little area and were able to climb back up. What the hell? The hippo fight was very easy for me. I've done it so much because this was the only part I was able to play in the demo. Just shoot and dodge. Next, baboons. I hate these guys. The baboons seem to run a little faster than the other animals. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. These guys are way too aggressive. I had to navigate through these old ruins and found a gladiator pit with a trap door. Bro, who built this? Miss Simeon's ancestors? The Alpha will continue to call us homies until he realizes who he's messing with.
I'm him.
If you manage to get the Alpha to fall into the trap, he just climbs back up. No other baboon does this. And here we have yet another flashback level. Luke abandons Jacob again, a common theme in this game. It's snowing and there's mountain lions everywhere.
Where are you, Luke?
In the old sawmill.
There's mountain lions all over.
You see him? Get out of here.
I love how calm and nonchalant he is about his brother possibly being eaten alive by one of these.
Gate is locked. How'd you get out of here?
I just ran.
Luke must have rubbed an invisible liquid potion on himself before he just ran. This game has so much nonsense like this, no wonder they don't make these games anymore. After you get past the sawmill, you can jump off this rock and die. Adding fall damage that kills you from this height was so unnecessary.
Okay, just hurry. The parents already in tower.
Did he just tell me to hurry as this wolf lunged at me like a feral police officer? I mean, look at this. He's actually doing the he's reaching meme. This level is pretty rudimentary. You shoot lions, dodge, you know the drill. Jacob gets bitten by a snake and is poisoned.
Where do I go?
Go left.
I go right to make the challenge a little bit harder. Great aim, Jacob. Damn, you missed almost every shot. My favorite type of monkey shows up and tries to bear hug me. How nice. Take this bullet and croak. Why was he walking? He should have been running like hell to get to his brother. Out Cold is an interesting level. Jacob passes out and remembers a childhood memory. Luke getting surrounded by wolves on shelf ice. Yeah, I think his back is broken. You're very far away from him, so you're forced to shoot at the wolves before you can make your way down to your brother. This is tough, because you have to remember, pistols are not supposed to be used from long range. Eventually I made my way to Luke, and that made shooting a lot easier. Jacob wakes back up, and of course, Luke is gone. As soon as the level starts, a leopard runs near where you were sleeping, meaning Jacob could have been eaten alive while he passed out, and Luke never would have known. This man is the most irresponsible brother in the history of gaming. I get the explosive box and plant it down in front of the gate. 11 different leopards were clawing at my beautiful, immaculate face, causing the screen to shake and become hard to aim at anything. God, I can't see. Here goes nothing. Now Luke is being hunted by lions and I have to defend him. Pistol is very ineffective this far away. It's the ice stage all over again. I think that if you go in and out of zooming, you shoot a little faster. Luke almost died, but I managed to save him. This was really strange. Normally a marksman target can only be taken out by a sniper rifle, but the black lion and the herd ran away after a shot to the leg. Someone in the comments can tell me if this is a programming error. Here's another flashback with too many wolves in it. Jacob fights with the grizzly bear that would end up killing his father. Going into this, I thought this would be very difficult because, well, it's a grizzly bear, but honestly, this ended up being the easiest boss fight in the game. All you have to do is shoot and dodge. The developers did not try to make these boss fights interesting at all. The Cabela games were always shovelware, but they could have at least tried. The bear does run a little faster, but that kind of makes his attacks more predictable in a way. You're obviously meant to use the shotgun here, as the game gives you special ammo for it. The pistol doesn't do a lot of damage, but I didn't get hit once. This is it, the last and most difficult level of the challenge. Luke gets dragged by his ankles by the black lion. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. Hey, remember earlier when I was able to use the pistol to shoot the marksman's target? Well, yeah, for some reason that didn't work here, and I had to fight against all of these lions. Well, actually I didn't. I just ran past them. Surprisingly, the game lets you do this, and I was able to jump inside of this area here and get to the boss. In this like circle area here at the end of the game, I didn't really notice a difference between the amount of damage the black lions take versus the yellow ones. However, the black lion takes so much damage. I mean, he has so much health. It's insane. As soon as you shoot him once, he runs off and hides into a safety zone. You have to wait around until he shows up again after he hides. I used the reflex technique to kill some of the female lions so the black lion would show up again. I tried running into him on purpose so I could shoot his vital organs, but that doesn't work at all. This means I have to wait until he pops up again before I can deal damage. You can only kill him after his health is below 50%, and this takes an eternity. After a very long time, I shot him in the head, which caused him to run off.
Howard!
I was able to pull Luke up despite the fact that he didn't want Jacob's help for some reason.
Give me! Take the shot!
But what was crazy was I kept encountering a glitch where I kept falling through the map. This happened over 5 times. No matter what I did, every time I would restart the checkpoint, this kept happening. So I had to restart the level and do everything all over again. I was not happy. After restarting the level from the beginning, I was able to get the cutscene to trigger properly. Here, the lion will lunge at you. You have to shoot him in one of his vitals, like his brain or his heart. Make sure you shoot him here or he will kill Luke. Wait a minute, I think he might have killed him anyway. That looked even worse than what happened to their dad. After this, you just have to shoot and dodge. You know, it's just like every other boss fight. And this does kind of take a while, but if you tough it out, you can eventually win. And you can beat the game with the pistol. The final cutscene does reveal that somehow Luke is still alive, and I finally beat the challenge. I actually didn't think it was that tough, but it was pretty fun nonetheless.
Made the right choice.
I hope you enjoyed the video.
Just like you did when you pulled me away from that bear. All right?
Yeah. All right.
We came out here for a reason. Let's get on with this safari. Together. Like Dad would have wanted.